Oklahoma City Thunder are off to a great start, and realistically, it's probably about as good of a start to the season as they could have had. As of now, through 21 games, they are 14-7 on the year. Obviously, 21 games is not 82 games, but we have a large enough sample size now to analyze how good this team can be. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. As 21 games is over 25% of the season, if you can believe that. We're going to look over the Thunder's best moments of the season thus far, break down what they're doing, and we're going to predict what happens to them in the regular season and the playoffs, play-ins, all that. Let's get into it. Being a Thunder fan means you have grown patient. Whether you wanted to or not, you knew we were in rebuild mode for the last few years. And it all started with the realization that Russell Westbrook was not going to stay in Oklahoma City his whole career. Damian Lillard hit the famous shot over Paul George, and that changed the landscape of the organization, and I think for the better, believe it or not. And I think what the Thunder were able to do as an organization, as a front office after this moment was nothing but genius. This is all relevant because the Thunder were able to get a shitload of picks, stay high up on the draft board, and now you have the team that you see today. Much like the sun, everything in our world revolves around Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. If it's one thing that I have a lot of confidence in as an OKC fan, it's the team's ability to really look at young talent. They saw a star in the making way before anybody else did. We can't let people forget that when SGA signed his first long-term contract with the Thunder, there were people that clowned him and the organization, acting like they didn't even know who he was, and that anyone could get a max contract now. Shai has gone on to evolve and get better each and every year. Right now, according to NBA.com, he sits number 3 on the MVP rankings. And this is no typo, my friends. Because yeah, he gets 30 per game, and he's 90+% from the free throw line, hits big shots and big moments, but he also leads the league in steals, is, for my money, the best shot blocking guard, and can also come up clutch for you on defense. This is not a random thing. This Thunder team is very young, but they get after you on defense. They cause teams to turn it over, and then the Thunder get out in transition. The Thunder are number 1 in points off turnovers in the league currently. Another way that they're able to stop people from scoring is the shot blocking ability, mainly created by the piece that they were missing last season in Chet Holmgren. Holmgren so far is Rookie of the Year. Don't let anyone tell you differently. He is number 6 in the league in blocks per game, getting more than Miles Turner and Jaren Jackson Jr. so far. This is a big difference, as the Thunder last year were 22nd in blocks per game as a team, and now they are 6th in the league, just behind the 76ers. Holmgren clearly adds a shot blocking presence that the Thunder just did not have last season, but he's also a serious threat on offense. He's 7'1", but he's better than 87% from the free throw line. He's cooled off a little bit from the 3-point line, but he's still 37+%, along with just over 17 points, just under 52% from the field. Though I consider this a collective group, if you want to call this a big 3, then the third of the big 3 would be Jalen Williams, the Swiss Army knife. For 2022 and 2023, for any games where he even played, OKC was looking at this season as a success. They got the players they wanted to in this draft, along with the star and SGA locked up long term, and the coach that they want to coach the young team. Jalen is getting just under 18 points, 17.9, 4.2 rebounds, 3.7 assists, with just under a steal, 0.3 blocks, good for more than 1 3 made per game. Not to mention, he's also 87% from the free throw line. Jalen Williams, as everyone expected, has improved from his rookie season, and he's not even close to his full potential yet. The scariest thing is, practically none of the Thunder are. They all still have a while to go before they hit their prime. So you got your 4th, 5th, and 6th scoring options, the 6th man being Isaiah Joe, and Giddey being the 4th, or Dort the 4th. It fluctuates. But they're all 3 getting 10 to 11 points per game. Giddey and Dort have taken a dip in the points per game, but that's because of Chet Holmgren and the improvements of Jalen Williams. And then typically our 7th man down the list, Wallace, rookie, I love him. If we didn't have a ton of guards on the team, I think he'd be doing a lot more. I think he's a very good point guard. All right, let's put all of this together. As a team, currently they are the #1 free throw shooting team at 85%, the #6 shot blocking team, #4 in steals per game, tied for first for the best 3-point percentage with the Brooklyn Nets, #3 in overall field goal percentage, while also being top 5 in least amount of turnovers per game. These are not gimmicky stats. To be 25% through the season and to be at the top or near the top in so many of these important categories is amazing. To top it all off, they're #6 in points per game and they have the 3rd best point differential. So you might be thinking, okay, what are they possibly bad at? They struggle mightily at rebounds. They are in the bottom 5 in total rebounds per game. They're also in the bottom 10 in team assists per game. I am a Thunder fan, yes, but I'm looking at this as non-biased as I can. So the questions being, is this a team that not only can make the playoffs, but can they go on a run in the playoffs? And I say yes. A couple of individual examples. The Mavs went on a 30-0 run and still lost to OKC. And OKC winning 3 out of 4 against the Warriors tells me a lot too. You better believe the Warriors wanted to win those games. I'm jumping out on a limb and saying we go to the 2nd round this year. Am I crazy? Am I biased? Let me know. Or do you think I'm really onto something here? But today, in this season, the rebuild is over, my friends. Or is it? We could be the rare case of a team making the playoffs, going far in the playoffs, and still having high draft picks for the next few years. The Thunder are in great hands for the foreseeable future and right now. After getting all the analysis and data for the first 20 plus games of the season, what do you think about the OKC Thunder? First round, second round, NBA Finals, play-ins, or they're going to fall apart and not even make the playoffs? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and you'll catch me in the next one. That's going to do it for this video. There's plenty more NBA stuff coming out here soon. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about these topics, and make sure that you're subscribed for more of America's Sports.